Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all see this face? You hear this voice? There she go. Why she leave? I'm sorry. It's a slow connection to Facebook, but there she go. I just had to this thing drives me nuts. But good morning, I'm here. Good morning, good morning. I tell you, it's always something every day, every week, every week. But today is still a great day because we serve a great God. So again, I say good morning. There she go. I gotta get a new phone. Y'all pray that I get a new phone for Christmas. New phone, new phone, new phone, new phone. I'm releasing it to the atmosphere. Be like, our host needs a new phone in Jesus' name. Because this is just delayed and slow. And slow and delayed. Okay, so we're ready. I'm so sorry, everybody. But good morning. Good morning, Rufus. Good morning, Shaka. Oop, and our newest member, Luke. Good morning, Luke. Forgot to acknowledge you last week, Luke. I'm so sorry. Yes, our animal kingdom is growing. All right, so y'all come on in and say good morning so I know that y'all are here. I know it ain't just me and Erica today. It's today. But if it is, it's okay. Because I'm going to do what I got to do, what I was commissioned to do. So it's going to be what it's going to be. But it would be nice if I was talking to somebody else besides myself. All right, so yeah. Okay, so kingdom blessings, everyone. We're just going to go on with the show. I'm just making sure everything is okay. But you don't see the live on Facebook. See, and that's what I thought. That's why I was hesitant. But it says I'm live on my phone. Hold on. Again. Sorry, y'all. This foolery. It's not even up on. It's on my phone, but it's not on my phone. I don't know if I can explain that. See, this is how you know. Every time something important happens, it's always an issue with this phone in Facebook Live. This is so weird to me. You've got to be kidding me. Is this really happening right now? All right, let me just... I'm still here, y'all. I just have no idea what's going on right now. But I am here. It is still a good morning. Still a great morning. Yo, she's really not here. Erica. This is so crazy. Good morning, Rufus and Shaka. You're watching on YouTube, aren't you? Because I can't. Let me find out that they knew what I was going to talk about today, and they already blocked me before I had gave them an opportunity to block me. This is insane, y'all. I can't open it on. I can't open it on a thing. There it is. It took so long to upload, everybody. I am so sorry, but it had nothing to do with me. There it is. Insane, yo. I just did it, Titi. It wouldn't connect. It wouldn't connect. Now it's connected. That is so crazy. So it wouldn't, okay. It wouldn't, good morning, Erica. It wouldn't connect on Facebook Live, but you know, on your Facebook page in the little circle, if you live, it says live on your photo. That it said live there, but it wasn't uploading into the phone. So my apologies, but it had nothing to do with me. And I said something about other posts. I don't even know what the other post is, but I ain't got time for them because we got stuff to discuss today. So we are here. We are live. Thank you, sweet Jesus. So seems to work so far. Yeah. Okay. So we here. We moving. I will not be defeated. I keep telling you that. Okay, that's just me speaking to the atmosphere, not you guys, because it's been a week. But we are here and we are live, so let's get it going. So kingdom blessings, everyone. I am your host, Cherise Stevenson, and welcome to Solace Saturday. This is year 3, season 5, and our theme is when you believe, you become. When you believe, you become. Morning, Bert. Therefore, don't nothing happen until you make it happen. It's all about you, and this is what this platform is about. This platform is about me. This platform is about you. This platform is about us. Right? So Solace Saturday is a platform that's of growth and encouragement, and it was birthed from the 3rd installment of Unnamed and Unwanted, the trilogy. I know who I am, the process to positivity. You know, every time I say that, I become a little bit more proud of myself. But anyway, I just had a moment. Thank you for letting me have it. Good morning, Keisha. We use this moment as a mirror, not to look at ourselves, but to look within ourselves through our weekly readings of aspirations, which are positive quotes, inspirations, which are positive scriptures, and affirmations, which is my favorite part, where we get to speak positivity over our lives. Please understand, please understand that this is a place where you are challenged to make a choice to change. The problem is not to change. The problem is the choice. You have to make the choice to change. So again, I say good morning and welcome and thank you to everybody who's here, to all those who will watch the replay, and to those of you who are on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So today is going to go a little different. It's going to go a little different. You know, every now and again, I do something out of the norm and something that's pressing in my spirit. We've had, these sidebar conversations. Either something was said in Solace Saturday, or God gave me a thought, about something, and I share it with you guys. And this has been weighing heavy on me all week. And I think because I have a platform and we are a voice, I think this is very, 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 very needed. So we're going to shift a little bit, way out of the norm. I mean, way out of the norm. And I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to go get pen and paper. Yeah, because we're going to take notes and we're going to do some definitions and we're going to look some stuff up on Google. And we're going to, it's one of those, because I feel that it's needed. So y'all got a few seconds while I talk about what happened in schools this week at work. right? So this week was Spirit Week, right? So the kids get to dress up and stuff and do different things on different days. And I have a child. His name is Jalen. He's an introvert. He's ADHD. He's introverted. He very to himself. And they actually celebrated Halloween, and the teachers participated. The teachers was on point for everything. They did crazy sock day. They did the pajama day. They came in costumes for Halloween yesterday. And my baby boy didn't do any of the above until Thursday. Good morning, Tiff. Hey, Robin. Until Thursday. And I was like, are you going to really wear a costume, Jalen? And he was like, yes. And I was like, oh, Sookie now. Because Jaden don't participate in nothing. Jaden don't like people, but he talks to me. Right? So, and I literally had to explain that to one of his therapists. She was like, he didn't do that. I was like, he doesn't like you. Okay, great. And yes, I did say it. Right? So Jalen comes to school on Thursday in his costume. And y'all will never guess his costume. So I'm just going to tell y'all. He came as the Grim Reaper, and I was so tickled. I said, you got a little dark side to you, Jalen. You got a little, the Grim Reaper? Now, he's a computer genius, like geek and coding and stuff and things. But this boy came as I thought he was going to do something animated related to computers or animation or those games, the online games or something. One of them people, right? Because that's what he does. He came as the Grim Reaper, and I was so tickled. I was tickled all day. But in the school, they took the second floor. My school is a 6-story building. But he came as the Grim Reaper. It was so Fifi. I was so tickled. They took the second floor and made it like a haunted house, like a haunted. Yo, that was so dope. I've never seen that done inside the school before. I went to the haunted house. I went through it. I had a ball. I sure did. I went trick-or-treating in the classes. I got my good candies. I came home. My stomach was hurting. Yes, I had a ball. So next year, if I'm still there, I'm definitely wearing a costume. I'm doing the whole shebang. I had a ball. I had an absolute ball. All right, so y'all got your papers and your pens and things, because this is going to get a little deep. So everybody who's here, we are talking. So I need these comments to light up. And I told you we'll be back to the book next week. I promise. But I feel this is such a need that and since I have a platform and we are a voice. We got rocks. I didn't give out any candy. I bought candy for myself. And I think I'm developing a cavity because that last candy corn kind of took me out a little bit. But anyway. So this is what we're going to talk about today. Y'all ready? Y'all got your stuff? Because I'm just waiting for you guys. Because I think information is key, right? So here's where we're going to be today. Ta-da! We are talking about the election, folks. We are talking about the election. Now, listen, I don't want no name calling. I want this to be respectful. Respect everybody's thoughts. Respect everybody's comments. We're not going to reiterate the name bashing and the disrespect between the candidates. But I'm going to bring some stuff to your attention just so you can have an open mind of what's going on, because I need your elections to be right and to be sure. And I want to help us talk it through, think it through, because what we're about to do on Tuesday, that's a day, that's a moment. But what we're going to do on that day is setting us up for the next 4 years. And I need us to have a clear conscience and a good heart about our selection. All right? For those of you who've already did early voting, thank you. I appreciate it. So you're just listening for information, because I've never been, I don't know, 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 I don't want to say unsure, concerned. That is my word. I have really never been concerned about an election before. First of all, has anybody voted already? And while y'all are answering, let me do my quick shout outs. I want to say happy birthday to my aunt Titi. Her name is Patricia Dawkins, and she turned 70. Happy birthday to her. And my cousin Jamel Lewis, who you'll love on the fourth Saturdays, his birthday is coming up. It's November 7th. And I just want to shout him out. Happy birthday. I want to celebrate Trevi Pritchett. Y'all remember Trevi Pritchett? She got a promotion on her job. I want to say congratulations to her. And her daughter, her youngest daughter, Ariel, just graduated college with her BA degree. Right? And also remember, keep in mind, we are now entering the season of giving thanks. Season of giving thanks. Pay it forward. You know how I feel about that. Pay it forward. Give to a charity, a church, an event, sponsor somebody, do something. But this is the season of giving thanks. You should be doing it anyway because it should be a part of who you are. But now more than ever. Hey, Charles! This is the season of giving thanks. Clocks go back. Thank you. Clocks go back tonight. Tonight. Set your clocks. Set your clocks. Set your clocks. Set your clocks. So, Titi, you voted already. Keisha hasn't voted. Erica hasn't voted. I haven't voted. Robin, you voted yet? I think you can vote early. Everybody is doing early voting now, right? But this is what we're talking about. So listen, I'm not trying to convince nobody. If your election is sure, your election is sure. I messed up and went down a rabbit hole. And I just want to share, and I just want to share what I know, because as a parent, well, I'm not a parent, but I am a parent. But those of you who are parents, you'll get to that point when your kid is arguing, you'll be like, shut up, go in the room. That's where I'm at with the candidates at this point. Shut up and go in the room. Just shut up and go in the room. Because now you're just picking at each other and it's tit for tat. And there's nothing pretty much that they can say. But I slipped up, because I'm nosy sometimes. I slipped up and went down a rabbit hole. And so I'm in a place of why. And if you know, thank you, Robin. I am a parent. And when I have a why, for me, I don't know if this happens for you, but for me, it creates a level of concern, right? So we all know who the candidates are. It's Madam Vice President Kamala Harris and its former President Donald Trump, right? And we all know, if you've been watching or listening about stuff and things, it is what it is. And that's why I'm at the point of just shut up and go in the room. That's where I'm at with the both of them at this moment. Literally, both of them. Am I still Team Blue? A little bit. I'm not, and that's my problem, which is why I'm doing this platform, because my assurance isn't strong anymore. Good morning, Cleo. So let's talk about it. Let me tell you what I found out. All right, and we're gonna talk. You ready? You got your pen and your paper and your devices to go on Google, because we're gonna do some research. I'm gonna give you some words, and you're gonna look them up. All right? Because it's going to help with the conversation. Your first word is BlackRock. BlackRock. One word. I need you to look it up and find out what it is. Your next word is the letter M, the letter K together. Then you're going to space and you're going to write the word ultra. 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 So you have BlackRock, you have MK Ultra. There's no name calling, no bashing. We are going to be respectful. We are going to be respectful for what it is. But after this platform, we can call them whatever you want to call. We're going to be. This is my platform, and I just want to be respectful. Okay. So your first word was Black Rock, all one word. Your second word is MK Ultra, ULTRA. And your last word is tariff. And I believe it's TARIFF. I don't think it's two R's, but tariff. Hey, Monique, TARIFF. So those are your three words that I need you to Google and look it up and jot down what it means, because it's going to help with the conversation today. I told you, what is this? What is the Disney show? Alice in Wonderland, where she goes around and she falls into the hole and she runs into all the little animals and creatures and stuff and things. It's Alice in Wonderland, right? Well, I've been Alice for a couple of weeks now, and came across some stuff and some things that has me, like I said, in a place of concern. And again, I ain't trying to convince nobody. I ain't changing nobody's thought process on this, whatever. But I just need you to know what I found out. Is that fair? We can just take it from there. So now let me tell you about the previous elections. When Hillary Clinton was running, I voted for Hillary. I did. I voted for Hillary, but not because she was a woman. I voted for, thank you, Bert. I voted for Hillary because I want to keep Bill Clinton in office or around. Because if she was in office, then she would have been a part of the advisory board or something or whatever. And I want to keep him around. So I voted for her. This is me. This is Cherise. When former President Barack Obama was running for president, I voted for him because he was a black man. I ain't watch a debate. He was a black man running for office. I wanted to make history. I voted for him. I didn't care what nobody was saying about him. I didn't care about none of it. Black man running, got my vote in a discussion. That was it. I watched to see what Michelle Obama was wearing because she killed the whole fashion game. That's the only time I really paid attention. I wanted to see her. So, but I didn't get into the details of it all. I didn't know nothing about his policies or what he was talking about. He was a black man running, and I ran with him in a discussion. This election has me a little leery. It shook my assurance a little bit. So now it's not just about the moment, like I said, it's about the next 4 years. What am I willing to do or be a part of or allow for the next 4 years? Because we see what we see on TV, right? So y'all got your 3 words, and y'all looked them up on Google? Y'all ready? Somebody let me know that you're ready and you'll do what I asked. Did anybody look up any of the 3 words yet? Yep. Robin. Come on, Robin. All right, Robin is ready for the conversation. Let's go. And that excites me because Robin don't get up early in the morning. So let's do it. All right. So one of the things that has been triggering the election is always about your birthplace and your birthrights, and because you got to be a citizen of the United States, and you got to do this and you got to do that, and blah 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 blah. So so it was a big thing when Mr. Trump said Madam President turned black. And it was a key and a ha, and oh, he's so off and he's so dumb, and how could you turn black and da, right? Y'all remember that? Did y'all remember that? So I have them all pulled up. No, keep searching, Berta. There's something else to it. That's not what I'm looking for. It's deeper than that. Robin, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get to it, Robin. Robin found it. Keep looking, Bert. Right? So, and that's what happened in the rabbit hole. I found all of that in the rabbit hole, Robin. We'll get to it. So, excuse me. Excuse me. So, I don't know if you know this woman named Candace Owens, but she's been digging and doing some research, and I've seen some videos of her. So when that whole she turned black thing happened, because Madam Vice President upbringing became a question. So Candace Owens, I can tell by your whoa, Berta. We're gonna get to it in a few minutes. Candace Owens did some digging, and I don't know what kind of shovel she got. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what kind of shovel she got, but she did some digging. And as crazy as it sounds, when Mr. Trump said what he said about Madam Vice President turning black, it ain't as crazy as it sounds. It's not. We found out that there's no black in her whatsoever. That's what we found out down this rabbit hole. She is Indian, Irish, and Jewish. Not blackish at all. That is her choice. And they pulled up birth certificates, marriage certificates, from her parents, from her, name connections. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you'll go look up Candace Owens and her videos, it's a lot, and she has it. So this is not nothing that I'm guessing. So, and this is where my concern has been alerted, because why would you lie about such a thing that can be proven? And I mean, that Candace Owens got all kinds of, okay. And I was like, girl. So that concerns me, right? And now here's where vocabulary comes into play. Is the more digging that we've done, that Candace Owens is something. She, everything is connected. And this is where BlackRock comes in, right? BlackRock is the largest investment firm, period. It's BlackRock, and there's Vanguard. They're solely connected to BlackRock, and her husband is deeply invested into BlackRock. So BlackRock is pretty much funding this campaign, from what I understand, allegedly, right? So that concerns me, because BlackRock also controls media. BlackRock controls everything about us, pretty much. And they're in the background. And Madam Vice President is connected to BlackRock. So now it's like we're seeing what we want to see, we're hearing what we want to hear. You have power to do what you need to do for presentation. And I'm choosing my words carefully, because I'm trying to figure out why. I told you my concern is the why. And then deeper down just this rabbit hole, we come across Project MK Ultra. Now, from my understanding, because I didn't dig too deep into it, but on the surface, it's a program basically that brainwash people, and they're part of the CIA. And you know how we feel about the CIA, right? We don't mess with them. We don't mess with them. They don't mess with us. But with that being said, her mom was, from what I understand, was heavily involved with that, with the MK Ultra project and organization that's connected to the CIA, right? So and so I'm like, why would you lie about your ethnicity? Why would you? And I mean, there's a book that Madam Vice President wrote. I forgot the name of the book, but in this book, I tell you, Candace Owens got everything, honey. You want to see what I'm saying, what I'm talking about? Go find Candace Owens on YouTube and watch the video. She tells it all. I'm only repeating what I heard from her on YouTube. But Madam Vice President wrote a book and got pictures in the book. And there's a picture of her with a woman who she claims to be her grandmother. And this is where I almost poked my eye out because I couldn't understand, right? So in this picture with her grandmother, allegedly, she has to be maybe a teenager, maybe early 20s, because she's very, very young. But down this rabbit hole, we found out that the woman in the picture died 4 years before she was born. So who is this woman in this picture? So it's real shady, shaky stuff like that. But then again, I just showed y'all BlackRock and MK Ultra. So I don't know, to have that kind of coverage and for you to be able to walk around and telling people that you're black when you're not, and now you're taking pictures with these people. Now, I'm not saying these people ain't a part of your past, but that cannot be you in the picture with this woman who died 4 years before you were born. And in this picture, you about early 20, mid 20s, Tina, you alive and well. You have lived for a little bit. And now, and this is the area of concern, because the backdrop of all of that is you're connected to a lineage of government that can make you disappear. I watch TV, and y'all know how they get down. This is why we have NCIS and all the other shows. Yeah, Bert. So it's, and like I said, I just need you to understand why some stuff is happening or why stuff is being said. Like I said, I fell down the rabbit hole. And I was like, what? Wait, what? Who? Why? And this is my concern. I don't understand why you felt the need to do this. That's my concern. That's my concern, right? And then we have Scandal. Scandal's another one. I couldn't think of another show. Thanks, Robin. Yeah, these TV shows ain't, I mean, we have some creative writers and some creative people with, concepts and movie lines, but a lot of this stuff comes from real live events and the real live events. Just like they say, every joke got a little bit of truth to it. Every lie has a little bit of truth to it. Like, you just don't. So yeah, Robin, I believe that. So now that makes me a little leery, because mind you, again, I'm thinking about the next 4 years. So I'm like, this is who you connected to that can, yeah, Bert, absolutely. So, and that's just what I found out. Because I told you a few weeks ago, there is no purity in politics ever since day one. There's no purity in politics. So I understand that. I'm fine with that, right? Because we're all flawed. So I get it, but I don't understand the why of it all. And that's, like, why would you do that? So, and then we have Mr. Trump, because it's been said, Madam Vice President is not a fit candidate. Neither is Mr. Trump. Because I thought in school, I was taught, if I'm remembering it wrong, somebody help me, that you had to be a part or affiliated some kind of way with the government, like city council or senate or something, and to have that background criteria part of your description to be able to run for president. That's what I thought. Am I remembering incorrectly? Y'all talk to me. I told you we're talking today because I did pretty well in student government, and I thought that was, I don't know. So now we have Mr. Trump, who's a tycoon, billionaire from birth. He knows money. The end. Thank you, Keisha. That's what I thought. Yeah, thank you, Keisha. I know I ain't crazy. I didn't cut all my classes. I did attend a few of them. I'm just saying. That's what I thought. And so here we have Mr. Trump, who's a billionaire, who's a tycoon, who pays for what he wants. And when he was in office, he ran everything. He got stuff accomplished through a system of tariff. Did you define tariff? Tariff is pretty much a barter system. Import, export. I pay you to shut up and sit down and give me what I want, kind of thing. Yeah, that's another concern. You gotta look at how these, like the tree and the branches and how they're all connected. It deals with taxes and duties. Thank you, Robin. You are on it today, girl. Yes, taxes and duties, and that's how he runs the company. I want this. I want that. I'll pay off your taxes for your country, kind of, sort of. And I'm just giving an example. I don't know if that's it specifically, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can't find it. I don't know why I was able to see it, and now I can't find it. There's a comedian named Tony Baker that I kind of follow on IG, right? And he posed a very serious question, and I was reading through the comments, and his question was, outside of all of this riffraff, blah, 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 why are you voting for Trump? Right? Like real conversation, just like we're having right here, right now. And people were just being people, just doing this. But there was one person who gave a list of economical reasons why he was voting for Trump. It was a guy, and he was voting for Trump. And I read through it, and I was just like, wow. Like, I did not know this. I didn't know it, right? So what I gather, and these are just my thoughts, what I gather that Mr. Trump does, he does stuff financially for the economic system of it all, for the greater good, right? Because this list of stuff that this guy had listed, and I was like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's what happened. Wow. Like, I actually found myself agreeing with this list, right? But that's how he does. He runs everything through the tariff. That's how he handles everything, especially economics and anything to deal with money and stuff like that. Everything else, social health care, all that other stuff, I don't know how he deals with that, but I know when it comes to money and economics, this is how he runs and do what he do. And it wasn't all bad, y'all. It really wasn't bad. So it was a lot. So he works behind the scenes for the greater good. But in the forefront, you a nasty SOB. And I don't know if I want you representing me as a person. I'm like, there's other countries that are laughing at us. And I've had conversations with a few people. Some people are voting for Trump, and I spoke with them because I want to hear. I want to know. It wasn't to bash or nothing like that. I just wanted to know. And then, of course, people's voting for Madam Vice President. And then there's some who ain't voting at all. And some of the reasons is from what I'm discussing with you guys, just to give you an open mind of what we're about to enter into, no matter which way the voting goes or the election turns out. We got to think about the whole 4 years. This is what we're going to deal with for 4 years. So I don't, y'all talk to me. Talk to me. How you're feeling about what I shared? Someone said to me, who was supporting Trump, said that something to me in regards of I got to push past my emotions to see the greater good. And I can understand that. I can understand that. I'm voting none of the above. Thanks, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor? So I can understand that, because for me, I just don't like the man. It's just, I don't like how you move. I don't like how you operate. I don't like you. I enjoyed your show, The Apprentice, because of the celebrities on there, because that was a great show. But even though you do well economically, you've also had 6 bankrupts. You apply for bankruptcy 6 times. You cannot run your business in New York City. When investigation began, you moved out of state to your home in Florida. And now I'm being told that the allegations or the accounts that were where he was found guilty of, was it 34 accounts where he was found guilty? Now that I'm being told that they're being dropped, right? The charges are being dropped because there wasn't enough evidence to hold him on it. So that's confusing to me, because I'm like, there was enough evidence to find him guilty. So I don't know how that works. So y'all talk to me. How do y'all feel about the rabbit hole? How do y'all feel about the CIA? How do y'all feel about the tariff? What can you possibly see for 4 years? Yes. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Wait, let me see. Democrats believe in big government, i.e. government funding, welfare, housing, DEI, hiring. Republicans believe in small government, and these social problems should be handled by private companies. Okay, so that's information. Thank you for that. See, Monique, that's how I feel. I feel anything that he does is with hitting motives and agendas. That's how I feel. Berta says, understand. Yeah, I believe that too. And even if you don't vote for the presidency, I think we all should still vote for Congress. We got to flip the House back, because we got to get the House back to Democratic, because the House, they're for the people. I feel like they're for the people. So it doesn't matter who is the president. That Congress is the one that signed off on the laws. So we got to get that House together. Because nobody has a fighting chance with the Congress. We got to change. You want laws and things to be changed. We got to deal with checks and balances. Thank you. We got to deal with Congress. So even if you don't vote for the presidency, I get it. I get it. I totally understand that. But do not vote is what I'm asking. Vote for Congress. We got to get that house back. Yeah, no matter who wins, we better be organized and mobilized. We are too scattered and stuff happens. We react because we don't have a response. Yes. 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 They are able to do and say what they do and say because we are not together as a people. Have Black people bought into capitalism? From what I'm hearing and seeing, I don't have a sure answer for that. But honestly, I feel like, yeah. Like they're really voting for Mr. Trump. Yeah. So I don't know the definite yes or no to that. But I don't think I would be too far off if I answered yes. I don't. Very good question. Trump says that all the time. He believes the presidency is already decided, not based on votes, and yeah, absolutely. It is. It really is. It really is. So it's scary. It's not. I hate using the word scary because we're not supposed to be fearful. Because at the end of the day, God has the last say in it all, right? God has the last say of it all. But I don't like the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole is got my concerns alert. Like, what just happened? Not at all. Being opportunistic, bad? I think, very good question. I think anybody who's an opportunist is not about what you're going after, it's why you're going after it. I am a big person of motives. Don't do something for me if you got hidden motives and a hidden agenda. So, case in point, everybody's like, oh, I'm voting for Mr. Trump because he gave us stimmies. He did not. He put his name on it, but that was the Congress who did that. So don't do something to say that you did it. What do you get out of it? And this is what I keep asking. Why did you do it? What are you getting out of it? What are you getting on the back end of that? So it's not a bad, we should be opportunistic. We should be, but for the greater good. I'm not going to put you down to get what I want because, I see an opportunity. You going after that? Well, I'm going to go after that because I know I'm better at this than that. No, I'm not going to tear you down to get something or to rub your nose in it or rub your face in it or because I don't want you to have it or because I get 20% in the background of it all. No, your motives is what's concerning me. And I see your point. I said I wasn't sure, so thank you for helping me. I like your opinion. I like that. Okay. So let me ask you this. So where's the thin line of it all? But because if I see capitalism is built off of being opportunistic. Okay, so every time I see an opportunity and I go for it, that make me a capitalist? Because I'm answering as an individual. I'm not answering as I'm answering as an unlearned individual. I'm really all right. I'm gonna look it up. Thank you for that. I'm going to look it up because since you said it's in the word, right? So if God has given me the power to gain wealth, then I'm gonna go after that's for me. I'm not going after your stuff. I'm going after what's for me. Thank you. I am going to look that up. And see, and this is why I want to have this conversation because we can't just focus on November 5th. We have to focus on the next 4 years. And I like what Berta said because let me put her back up. Because that's how I feel. And that's how I feel about the rabbit hole. That's why I call it a rabbit hole. I fell into it, and this is where it led me. I'm not gaining the whole world. I'm going after the abundance that God said that is for me. And in me going after what God has for me, I'm not hurting nobody else. That's the difference. So no, I don't, nope. Nope. So I'm not trying to gain the whole world. I'm not. Thank you, Robin. I'm not trying to gain the whole world. I want what God said I can have. I can't handle all of that. I'm barely handling what he said, what he's already given me. So no, I don't think that make me a capitalist. But I do like this conversation though, because you're making me think. There was something that was mentioned about a nationalist and a globalist, and I forgot which one is which, and I wrote it down, but I can't find where I wrote it. But so I don't even want to get into it. But that's pretty much it, Robin. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo. It's God good pleasure for me to have what I have. He likes me happy. So as long as I stay in my lane and do what he's telling me to do and go after what's for me, I'm good. Everybody stay in your own lane and we all come together and share our testimony and give praise unto the Lord for what he has done for us. Yeah, that came up in one of the conversations that I had, Bert. And that's where the words nationalist and globalist comes into play. But I forgot which one is which. So I don't want to dive into that because I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find it. So I'm so sorry, guys. But it's crazy. But that's exactly what it is. That's one of the conversations I had this week too. Yeah, so I Thank you for putting up with this conversation. I just want to talk it through. Um, Please forgive me. I didn't shout out my church. Good morning, Divine Destiny Cathedral, Bishop and First Lady Jones, my nanny and my dad. You know I love you. Mwah. I didn't do that earlier because I really wanted to get into this conversation, and I just wanted you guys to look those words up and see for yourself. Just don't take my word for it. See for yourself. And just like we do with scriptures and reading, see for yourself what God is saying about us as a people. So this is just some stuff I just wanted to talk about. I have a platform, and I just needed to make sure I do my part. I like sleep. I don't want God waking me up to 2-3 o'clock in the morning. No, I have not looked at the national debt clock. I have not. You're welcome, Keisha. Oh, and congratulations to Keisha, who did the 5-mile walk last week on for domestic violence. Thank you, Keisha. That was great. Yeah, so I will challenge you to still vote. If you don't vote for anything else, you gotta vote for Congress. Gotta vote for Congress. Gotta vote for Congress. But it's just it's CIA, it's billionaires and money and economics. I just want to give you something to think about outside of the concerts and the name calling and the stuff and the things, and not try to figure it out, because we're not going to ever try to figure it out. But that thing really bothered me. That was very disturbing when I went down that rabbit hole. And and like I said, it's the first time I've been concerned about 4 years. So just make sure your election is sure. Weigh out the pros and cons. Weigh out the pros and cons. It's definitely not going to be 100-100, because I told you there's no purity in politics. But weigh out the pros and cons. Okay, all right. Thank you, Bert. I appreciate that. My bishop said, your voice, your vote, your victory. That's what he said. And I need to you got to make your election sure. Weigh out the pros and cons. Just see who's more war-oriented. Are you going to end the war? Do you have a strategy to end the war? Because we already at war. They're just waiting to see who's in office. Because depending on who's in office, one person's going to end it and another person going to keep it going. Get involved in your local community. That's good. It is crucial. It's very crucial. It's very, very crucial. We all have to do our part. So thank you guys, for going down this rabbit hole with me. And just hearing it, I just need to try to understand what's going on behind closed doors, and who's who, and what's happening, and what's going on. All right. Make your election sure. Go in with a clear conscience. That's what I mean. I got to make sure my conscience is clear and it's good. Stay prayerful about it. Because once you come out that booth, or once you put that envelope in the mail, This is where we're going to be for 4 years. All right? So thank you all for participating in this conversation. Go on YouTube, look up Candace Owens, see what she's talking about. The girl got, let me tell you, the girl got her facts. The girl got her facts. I'm telling you, the girl got her facts. So listen, thank you again for indulging me in this hour. Next week, we will be back with the book. We will be back with the book. And until next week, you'll stay safe and you'll stay encouraged. All right. Bye-bye.